Hey everyone, a few notes about the audio on this episode before we start the show. Robbie's audio was picking up everyone else's and also had a ton of static in it, so we had to filter it very aggressively, and he might sound weird at times. Also, Matt disconnected a couple of times and we lost one of his turns. So whenever you hear a can open, we're just going to travel through time a little bit. Like right now. Welcome to Crit Sandwich. On Crit Sandwich, four friends play D&D loosely based on our favorite movies, shows, and games. This is episode 7 of Campaign 10. The players are actors in Candyland playing through the plot of Mortal Kombat. My name is Casey Sears. With me this evening is Chuck Ventus. Are you here? Actually, you got a little...
I'm here.
Oh, good. You had a little spinny icon on your face. I was about to say, if we disconnect during this intro.
I'm an actor, and I play coal, steel.
With us also this evening is Robbie Ponder.
I am playing Devon Lark, the parkour influencer.
And of course, we have Matt Poppich.
I am playing Beowulf, the fighter / a little bit of warlock, and I hope, and he's kind of scared. He's a scaredy cat.
Last time on Crit Sandwich, the players threw their rivals off of a tower. They seem mostly dead, as far as you guys are aware. The three of you have re-entered your ship, your chocolatey-looking boat. From atop the obsidian black tower, your boat arches up straight through the eye of the storm and travels above the raging clouds, heading south. The dark, swirling clouds break apart, and then there's nothing but beautiful blue skies. And your boat drops altitude towards a forest of perfectly round and flat trees. Lollipop trees of the titular Lollipop forest. The boat finds a clearing and lands, and the land looked kind of snowy from a distance. Is very kind of, white hills, but now that you are closer, you notice the grass is like translucent blades of sugar candy. So this crystal grove is surrounded by lollipop trees, and the sky here is very pink. It's a beautiful, lovely, we'll say like a 73, 74 degree day. Calm, serene. From the chaos of that dark, evil black tower you guys are on, this feels downright pleasant.
It's majestic.
Is there some sunlight coming in through the trees too, or is the sun above us?
Yeah, there is. It seems very far away, but there is a sun.
I say we head that direction, towards the sun.
Devon takes a deep breath.
That's it?
Just relaxing.
All we heard was Devon takes a deep breath, and then we didn't hear anything else, Robbie.
That's all I did.
And then
I just kind of breathe it out, kind of breathe it all in. That's all I did.
I thought there was something wrong with your
I
audio.
thought you said something black, like Sonya Bladeson at the end there.
No, I just kind of... Pretty nice over here, guys. Don't you think so?
It's pretty nice, but we got a job to do. Who are we looking for? And I'll motion towards the candy kids.
Go forth and search for Rainbow Bob. He is the combatant of this area. Rainbow Bob?
The kids nod in unison.
That's kind of a funny name, guys, don't you think? Rainbow Bob?
It is, actually. What makes Rainbow Bob tick? What are his specialties? What's his fighting style?
Rainbow Bob rides upon a majestic steed and uses the power of light to slay his enemies.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Which direction is he in?
Sounds like a rangefighter.
They both slowly raise their arms in unison and point northwest.
Let's get the job done. And then Cole Steele heads off in that direction.
Yeah, Devon will follow. And I imagine, Casey, as we're stepping on these blades of sugar cane grass, it's like crunching under our feet, and do we see like our footprints behind us?
Yes, you are absolutely leaving a trail of broken grass glass. Sugar glass.
Beowulf follows.
As we're walking, Devon will mention to the team of the possibility of negotiating with Rainbow Bob before we go and fight him. Don't forget, guys, if we can probably negotiate with Rainbow Bob and see if something could happen. If he's going to be on a steed, then probably we can negotiate and to fight fair and not be on a steed. Maybe possibly two of us fighting him, or we'll see. You know, let's try to negotiate possibly if we can first.
All right, man. Sounds like you're ready to fight. Good luck, buddy. I'm rooting for you, of course. And then I'll slap him on the back.
Oh, I said two fighters. You know, I mean, it was like you two.
No, I know how great you are, Devon. You will do flips around his rainbows, and you will negotiate his face off. You are awesome.
I'm not the charismatic character here. Just don't get me to go out there and talk to Bob. I don't want to talk to Bob.
I get it. I see what's happening here. You guys are trying to have all your scenes cut out of the movie. I get it. That's what you are right now. A bunch of pansies. You're gonna get cut out of this movie because you're afraid.
What are you talking about, man?
Let's go.
Beowulf puts one hand over his mouth and points the other and says,
Don't fucking touch me.
What are you doing?
They'll edit this out. Don't you put your hands on me ever again. I'll slap your fucking face.
As the three of you are walking and talking, you do not notice the crunching sound coming from not too far on the other side of this hill. But you definitely see it once you crest the hill. And it is a man riding a horse. And the man looks kind of like a blockhead from Gumby, but he has a head-to-toe rainbow gradient on his tone, right? And he looks like he's fully made of like taffy or fondant or something. And he's riding a horse, and the horse kind of looks a lot like Pokey from Gumby. Again, like a taffy or fondant horse, but it's solid white with a white mane and a white, soft, squishy-looking unicorn horn. And the horse is stumbling around like a newborn foal. They look very dumb. Like, he's just got big cartoon eyes that are just like swirling around, like just kind of like bouncing around on its big blocky face, and the horse just looks drunk and it's moving real stupid. Come on, Sugar, we gotta go. I heard there's some combatants afoot.
Where you headed, punk?
Well, I'll be. I bet the three of you are the combatants I was just talking to Sugar about. And he looks at you, and he tilts his big blocky head sideways, and his eyes grow wide, and he smiles. A big, gummy, toothy smile.
You're correct. We are those combatants.
Sugar the horse looks happy to no longer being pushed up the side of the hill and just starts munching on the grass below.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, Bob.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I think to make it fair, since it's me and Sugar, why don't I fight two of y'alls?
Interesting. The Sugar has some fighting abilities. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Sugar looks up from the grass it was munching on, and you kind of see it like shrug its front arms, and then just goes back down and starts munching on the grass again.
2 versus 2, huh?
What do you say? Doesn't that sound swell?
I turn around. Cole Steele will turn around to his co-stars. I'll take this one, boys. Who's with me?
I mean,
Devon scratches his head.
I feel like I could take.
Listen,
I feel like I could take the horse.
Yeah, I'll do it. Wait, let's talk strategy here real quick. He shoots light, right? He's going to shoot light. So he's probably going to be like some type of range, right?
some what?
He's not going to come close to us. He's going to use his horse to get away from us. He's not going to get close to us. And Devon, of course, Devon's probably saying this light enough to not let Rainbow Bob here. Let's talk strategy real quick. If he's going to stay far away, we're going to need some type of range stuff. And I got this bow.
Listen, kid, here's my strategy. And I take my fist and I pound it into the palm of my other hand.
But what are you going to do? What are you going to use to stay up next to him if you're going to use the palm of your hands, man?
Don't worry about it. Who's fighting with me? You up for it, Wolfie?
Yeah, I feel pretty good about me versus that horse at this moment. Yes, I will do it.
No, I already said I would do it. No, you guys didn't hear me say that I would do it?
No, we didn't.
Oh.
You're too, just heard you getting scared. Thought you'd want to sit this one out.
Well, I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure any person's going to be scared. Even if we're fighting that, and I point at Rainbow Bob, if we're going to fight that, I think, any person should be scared.
How about this? Why don't you guys play paper, rock, scissors to see who joins me? Roll a d20. See who gets the higher roll. Is he just Rainbow Bob's just staring at us, just
just total eyes wide and open, smiling real big.
If there was ever a D&D NPC character we were going to do this in front of, it would be him. But
yeah, he's just waiting for your answer, just completely detached from whatever reality he's in.
I'm kind of eager to get my hands dirty.
Let's all roll a d20, and two highest goes.
Fine.
I got a 6.
I got a 17.
18.
I was really thinking that the next fight is going to probably be one-on-one, so I really wanted to volunteer myself for this one.
You can have the next one, kid. I can see that you're eager.
Ah, man, it's just not my day.
Maybe you'll get to fight in this one if one of us bites it. Wouldn't that be great? Rainbow Bob, Beowulf, and I, Cole Steele, challenge you and your horse dog to Mortal Kombat.
Well, gee willikers. That sure does sound fun. All right, Sugar. Let's get scrappy.
And as soon as he says that, a blinding light emits from Rainbow Bob and his unicorn steed. And where once a fondant man and horse stood, you now see a tall and regal knight holding a spear. and it looks like his spear and his armor are made entirely of glass, and it's reflecting and refracting rainbows of light all through him and all around him, through his weapon, through the armor, and onto the white crystalline grass below. And of course, Sugar the unicorn is now a mighty and powerful steed with deep black eyes, and that when you look into them, it feels like you're looking into the entire universe. And he's wearing similar armor to Rainbow Bob that's crystalline and just constantly just reflecting and refracting rainbows all throughout it. And he has big wings too. He's now a pegacorn.
Pegacorn.
Yeah, pegacorn, right? Is that a thing?
Pegasus? Pegacorn?
Pegacorn. Pegacorn Unisys. Words. And he is standing now, a brilliant and powerful knight before you. Everybody, roll for initiative. Well, everybody that's fighting, roll for initiative. And Robbie, instead of getting 2, you'll have 3d6 to add to any rolls in this fight. Okay.
Got a 28.
Wow, you guys are starting hot.
Wow, Bob is not so much starting hot here.
Is Bob on the back of the Pegasus?
Yes, yeah, he's riding it now.
Gosh.
Bob got an 11 on initiative.
How far away are they?
How far away do you want him to be right now?
Doesn't matter. What do you envision him
Probably
being?
like 40, 50 feet away.
Devon's probably there, and him like, get up there! Don't let that Pegasus fly away! Get up there!
Relax, kid. We got this. So is he still a taffy man, or is he a man?
Oh, you can't even tell if there's a man under there. He is
Okay.
wearing amazing, glorious armor from head to toe. He looks blinged out for sure. He has a large spear that is also made of glass. Almost like a glorious god before you. It's really pretty astounding.
So I'm first. Is that right?
Get up there and knock him off the horse.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, cool.
Let's get this party started. Cold Steel, I will charge in and run and do like a Liu Kang, like, like
Yeah,
flying
with the
kick
feet.
to try and kick him
Nice.
off the horse. Okay, yeah, I'm going to run up and I am going to attack him. And I guess this is an unarmed strike since I'm doing the Liu Kang kick, correct?
Sure.
My first attack is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
So I'm going to do the sneak attack damage add this on since I can do that because I'm a rogue. So it's 7 damage plus 15. So 22 damage. It's 13 with my second kick to hit.
Oh, that does not hit.
Damn. So that was my action. I'll use a bonus action to shoot a bardic inspiration towards Beowulf and say, we need to get him off the horse. Use that range with your sick pole, big boy. That's my turn. I think you are next.
Matt, you're next. Yeah, you push him back off the horse, and he's just floating in midair after you push him back off the horse. Like he just like shoved him, and you hear the armor, chink and clank around as he's pushed away from it. He's just floating in the air. You just kind of pushed him backwards. Cool. Yeah. So we had Chuck coming in with some kicks, and he gets in a lick, and then falls safely to the ground. And as he lands on the ground, an eldritch blast flies over his head, pushing Bob off of his horse. And it does not. Bob seems very undeterred by what happened there, and uses a bonus action to blink back onto Sugar. And he just literally just pops back onto the back of his horse. He's going to move around Chuck so that he is in between the two of you. And he is going to say something to the effect of,
And now may all the knights of the Kandy Kingdom come and support me and Sugar in our quest.
And as soon as he says that, dots of light with rainbow trails come and around him and form into constellations around Bob, spinning in a circle. And they kind of start gaining spectral forms with the trails of the light. And you see these constellations of ghosts, of knights and archers and those sorts of things. And they start swirling and attacking both Cole and Beowulf. I'm going to need you guys to make a wisdom saving throw.
You know what the scariest part of this fight is how much confidence I can hear in Casey's voice.
It's a spell save DC of 17.
Cole Steele got a 9. Not looking so good.
You both take 12 radiant damage as these spirit guardians come to life around you and start kind of, you just feel like a force, like a strong force of light kind of punching you in the side and the gut as they're flying around you. And again, it feels physical. It feels like something is really happening there and not quite like a simulation.
You said 12 damage?
Yes.
I'm only taking 6 damage because I am in a rage and I take half damage.
And I also only take 6 damage because I use Uncanny Dodge.
And as you're uncannily dodging these spirit guardians, Cole, one of Sugar's hooves flies towards your face, and Sugar gets a 26 to hit.
That'll do it. The horse. On the backside.
So Cole, Sugar the horse does 13 bludgeoning damage with her hooves.
Damn.
And that is Bob and Sugar's turn.
Cole's up.
I am up, aren't I?
Yeah, and Sugar is right in between the two of you.
Perfect.
Or Sugar and Bob, I should say.
I was going to say that. I thought they were mounted, yeah.
Sugar and Bob. Oh, they're mounted.
That's what riding on top of a horse is called. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah. Well, I don't get it either.
I know. That's stupid. So, wisdom saving throw.
DC 17.
And I got a 20 total.
So you will take half of 15 damage.
Shit. What is that, 8?
Mhm.
Or 7? I'll take it all. I'm going to, since I'm right up on him, I'm going to pull out my rapier, and I'm going to thrust it up towards Sir Gumby, Rainbow Bob. I'm going to attack him. Oh, fuck.
Rainbow Roberto
I got a 16 total.
does not hit.
I'll attack again. This should hit him. 30 total.
Yeah, definitely hits.
All right, let's get some sneak attack damage in. So we got 13 damage plus... It's a good roll. Plus 17, so 30 damage total. And I'm going to disengage out of the area. My full 45 feet away from Rainbow Bob and the horse.
These guardians made of almost like rainbow neon lights are swiping at you, and they get a couple licks in while you are stabbing Rainbow Bob, and you hear some cracks and some shattering. I assume you do some sweet flips backwards or something.
I was going to say I'm going to do some backward, I'll kind of swing around and do some back flips to make it with some flair to get not right next to Beowulf, but within 15 feet of him. So kind of,
So
still
Beowulf's
spread out.
in between the two of you?
Me and Beowulf are on the same side, but I'm not right next to him.
All right. So you're putting Beowulf in the middle. I hear what you're doing.
Yeah.
Beowulf, your turn.
Yeah, I'll see Cole's moves and I'll say, Cole, tag out. I'm running in. And then I'll, first off, I'll stomp my foot on the ground and my weapon will glow red. and I will use my bonus action to put the Hexblade's Curse on Bob. And then I will run in and I will swing twice with my weapon.
What is the Hexblade's Curse for our listeners and the Dungeon Master?
Absolutely. So it is a curse that a Hexblade can do.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right? So this is a bonus
name.
action. Once per short rest, as a bonus action, I can choose one creature within 30 feet. Against the cursed target, I have +5 on my damage rolls. I score a critical hit on a 19 or a 20, and should Bob die, I gain 6 HP.
Nice. You'll need that. Won't help, but you'll need that.
Yeah. No, the other two parts are pretty good, though.
Cool. Yeah, the other two parts are really good. So, stab away.
30 to hit,
Hits.
and an 18.
Hits. Just what you needed.
Oh, my. All right. On the first one, I am going to go ahead and toss in a maneuver. I will do a disarming attack. 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then he needs to make a 17 strength saving throw, or he's disarmed.
27.
Okay. And then on the second, I'm going to do a trip attack. Same thing, but he's going to be knocked prone if he fails this one. This one hits for 16 damage.
So the question is, if you're mounted, can you be knocked prone?
I'm going to try.
Sure. Why not?
No, I mean, is it in the actual rules?
I would think so. Well, I think you'd have to try to knock
can-
Sugar down.
Yeah, you can make it a pushing attack if that's easier for you. They're the same DC, so let's not even worry about it unless he rolls less than a 17.
And this is a dexterity or strength check, or
Strength.
it's again an 18 plus 9, 27.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I had rushed forward 10 feet, and then I had stayed 10 feet away because I can attack with 10 feet between us. So I'm going to back up 10 feet again after my attack rounds.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Did the Spirit Guardians, or is it still up? Did Matt do his roll for that beginning turn?
Matt did not do his roll, and I haven't been doing concentration checks.
Yeah.
So I'll make one for Chuck.
One for when I
Fine.
hit, yeah, to see if Matt needs to roll.
Fine. It's been hit, 3 times? Fine.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll help you guys out since I'm not in combat.
Yeah, thank you.
I
And
got
also, we haven't played in like a month.
That's true. I got an 18 on the saving throw.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you made it. So you take half of 14 damage.
So half of that is 7, and then half of that is 4. So I'll take 4 damage.
Cool.
And I back up 10 feet, and that's my turn. I'll still keep myself between Cole and the bad guy.
All right. The bad guy, Rainbow Bob, he's going to pull back his arm that has his lance, crystalline rainbow lance in it, and he says,
The king will consume your soul. Embrace it now, peasant.
I guess Matt would be the one in the way. So
Yep.
he's going to throw 2 of his radiant spears at Matt. And the first one is a 26, and the second one is a 21. I'm sorry, the second one is a 24.
Those both hit.
Damn. What's your health at, Matt? Oh, tell me after this.
The first one does 18 damage, and the second one does 20 damage.
Okay, so half of each, so 19 damage total.
And then Sugar, the Pegacorn. I guess Sugar's a girl. I think Sugar's a girl. I think I've decided that. Her crystalline, glass rainbow horn fills with light and shoots a blast of light right past Matt. Or, I'm sorry, right past Beowulf and right at Cole. And Does a 20 hit?
It does. I mean, I don't get no dodge, right? Yeah.
Well, it's a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 15 radiant damage.
I will use my uncanny dodge for this since I did not use it this turn.
And he will have advantage against you
Damn
until
it.
beginning of its next turn, I believe.
The horse, Gumby?
The next attack roll made against the target before the end of your next turn. Okay, so yeah, they'll have advantage on you. You're lit up. Yeah, so you feel this.
I'm glowing.
Yeah, you feel this warmth and this heat just punch you in the chest, and you have a bit of a glow all about you. And then Rainbow Bob and Sugar just kind of jump up and jump right in between the two of you again, or just actually I guess just kind of like a short hop in the air and lands right in front of Beowulf. I need both of you guys.
If he does that, then I get an opportunity attack.
He's basically going to charge you down. Like he's going to do a short hop and then charge down. So the Spirit Guardians are back within range. So go ahead and make that opportunity attack. And then both of you need to make wisdom saving throws again because you're again within the Spirit Guardian circle. Does not hit.
I'm going to help him out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You know this one's going to work. So it's a good roll.
Matt, you have a bardic inspiration from me as well, too.
Okay. So when Sugar goes to charge me, I'm going to use my Sentinel feat and my Polar Mastery feat, and I'm going to take an opportunity attack once he gets to 10 feet away from me.
Cool.
And I rolled a 17 to hit.
I'm going to help him out.
Excellent. Yeah, no matter what you roll, Robbie, it's going to work.
Yeah, I'll be lazy and not roll anything.
You rolled a 1. Perfect. You nailed it.
Yay.
Exactly what you
nice
needed.
helping, man. And I rolled a 10 plus my 6, 16 plus 5, 16, 21 plus 2, 23 damage. That's the most I can do in one hit.
Here's the question,
Nice.
Casey. Is that concentration going to drop before these guys get hit by that Spirit Guardians again?
Good question. It's definitely not. I was a 19 on that roll there, plus.
I tried, guys.
No, that was good. So his movement, I don't know what he's trying to do now, but his movement speed is reduced to 0 for the rest of the turn. He can't move.
Okay, that's fine. He just wanted to get within. Well, you know what? I guess, Matt, you would still be within the Spirit Guardian circle, but you saved Cole Steel, I think, from also getting it too.
Teamwork, Cole. Teamwork.
Nice job, big guy. That's good, because I rolled a 5. I was prepared for it.
But Matt, go ahead and roll for wisdom since he just entered the circle again.
So it's the first time you enter it or the start of your turn. So I'll definitely have to do it at the start of my turn. I agree with that, but I don't think I should have to do it right now.
So yes, you started your turn in it, so you can't double dip in one turn. Yes, that makes total sense. Cool. What you got? You see Rainbow Bob up there, and you're looking, there's some cracks. There's a lot of cracks going on in Bob's armor.
That's good to hear.
So you'll see Cole Steel reach into his belt area and pull out a fistful of daggers, and he'll say, "Let's make things interesting. 2 can play at this game." And you'll see Cole Steel just kind of whip like the daggers, thrust them in the direction of Rainbow Bob.
Okay.
And I'm actually casting a spell called Cloud of Daggers.
Ooh. Beowulf duck.
Duck!
Yeah, I do that.
There, read this. You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube of 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there. So I'm basically doing Spirit Guardians, but Cole Steel's version of it with little daggers. I'm going to center it on basically where
Bob and Sugar, they're like 20 feet tall. They're both massive, like together.
Can I center on the what is that called on the saddle?
Sure, like in between the two. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't he sitting on that area? So you just kind of see the daggers just swirling around that area.
Sure. Around his crotch.
Yeah.
So creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the area. So it's area for the first time. I don't know if you make any saves or anything on this.
I feel like Cloud of Daggers is just flat because it's only like D4s or something.
It's 4d4, yeah.
Yeah. I think that one's just flat. Then they balance it by it being a low damage amount.
I feel like I rolled all ones. It's just 8 damage. Does that count as a... I don't think that counts as a sneak attack because it's a spell.
Correct.
All right. So I wanted to do that. So I cast that spell. What's your health looking like, Matt?
It's fine.
I'm going to spend a key point on myself to do, I think it's called Patient Defense, where I take the dodge action. Wait, you can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action. Yeah, I don't think that costs me.
And if you do that, he won't have advantage on his next turn because he hit you with that guiding bolt.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do. So I want to kind of prepare myself for his next attack.
Do you back up or anything like that? Because
I will back up, but I'll stay within range 50 feet from them.
Okay.
Or 45 feet away. 45 feet.
Did he roll at all for Constitution?
Oh, yeah, because he's getting hit.
Made it.
Fuck.
This is 4 separate daggers here, Casey.
Right?
No, it's not 4 separate
I know.
daggers.
I got 10 wisdom saving throw, so give me some damage.
The damage is 14.
All right, so 7 for me.
Beowulf tanking this night.
That's my job, brother. I will go ahead and swing twice. I got a 20 to hit.
It's
And an 18 to hit.
It's
Oh, how nice. Okay. First one, 21 damage. Second, 22 damage. And I'll add a disarming attack to the second one.
the disarming is a strength.
It is DC 17. So each hit, I'm doing a 1d10, and then +6 just for being me, +2 for being enraged, and +5 for the Hexblade. So 6, 11. So it's +13 damage to my roll.
So when he threw his spear the last time, it just kind of turned into a beam of light that flew at you.
Okay.
So you imagine, I mean, knocking the weapon out of his hand, it'll probably just pop back into his hand and he'll throw more beams of light.
Okay, so that's not advisable then. Fair enough.
I mean, you can totally do it, but then you'll just notice that, like, oh, this guy is, it's fine. I mean, he's fine. It's not going to do much to him.
Okay. Well, then I, instead, if you don't mind, but if you want to use it for that turn, that's fine. I also have one I can try called a menacing attack.
I mean, if you have, that's the thing, is you have something that does something more interesting than knocking a weapon out of someone who doesn't really have a weapon. You know what I mean? He's using it for a magical attack. It's a very magical thing he's doing.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. I wasn't in my head. That wasn't, that makes more sense. So yeah, I'll try a menacing attack. So he needs to make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw this time.
19.
Okay. So he passed that. And then I have a bonus action left. And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's your turn?
Oh, I might have lied. That's a full action. Never mind. I'll just attack again. Fuck it. Sorry.
Oh, you can't do that? Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was a bonus action, but it's not. I went to tick it off, and it said not bonus action. Yeah, I will just do, for my bonus action, I'll just do an attack. 8 plus 11, 19.
Hits.
8 plus 15 damage.
More and more cracks across Bob's armor continue to spread.
I did like 60 damage that round. That was a good round.
Yeah.
And then I want to back up like 10 feet and stick my back foot in the ground, my left foot, and put my glaive in front of me and just prepare for a charge.
Cool.
It's my turn.
And so you backed up about 10 feet, and you guys are about 30 feet away from each other.
Yep.
Bob looks at the multiple Beowulfs in front of him,
No.
Oh, you did not do mirror image.
I did not. Yeah, it's a full action. I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What about them daggers?
Yeah, and your
Oh, yeah.
Constitution save to hold the Guardians up.
The Guardians fall
Ooh,
with the last attack you did there, Matt.
Yeah,
nice.
The little rainbow neon people start to fall apart into just kind of fall apart and down into the crystalline grass. And Bob is almost like visibly frustrated at this point. You peasants, you don't know what an annoyance you are to me and my king. He's actually going to run wide around Beowulf, and Sugar's going to dash this turn as Bob puts his spear down, basically jousts with Cole as Cole is standing on the ground.
Is he attacking me, or is Sparkles? What's the fucking
Sugar is dashing this turn.
Sugar. Okay.
Shugs is dashing. Bob is attacking. He would have had advantage, but you are patiently defending.
Patiently.
It's a 24 on the first hit. After he comes through with his lance down once, he spins it back around and crits. The first spear attack is going to do 24 damage.
Am I taking a crit here? Or am I taking a...
He's hitting you twice.
Okay, so you already rolled with the disadvantage. Sorry.
Yes.
I gotcha. Hitting me twice. All right.
Well, it was regular because it wiped out. He had advantage because of the guiding bolt, but you were trying to impose disadvantage because of patient
Gotcha.
defense, so it was just a regular flat roll.
I think you should have disadvantage on the second hit, though, Casey, because it's only the first hit, right? The first swing.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Robbie. So let's see if that's probably not
Wow.
going to be a crit then.
Wow.
That's a 7 plus 9, 16 to hit on the second one.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at, like,
Thank
Devon.
you, Robbie, with the roll check.
Robbie coming in here with the rule check.
You're right.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll uncanny dodge that first attack.
I just got lucky, you guys. That's it, all right? I'm not a rule.
So that's a
rule
24
person.
cut in half, so that's 12 damage there. Thank you, Robbie, for keeping me honest.
Not a problem. I'm trying.
I guess I need to make a concentration check as well on my little dagger thing here.
Did he need to roll for that at the beginning of his turn?
I don't think I rolled a 4, so it disappears. But
He should just take the damage from it, him and the
Oh,
horse.
yeah. It's just roll 44. Yeah, he would have taken that damage as he moved out of the cloud.
so roll that real fast.
Yeah.
He would have taken another 8 damage.
Okay.
You just see the daggers just just fall to the ground.
That is Bob and Sugar's turn. Back to Cole.
Oh shit! Back to Cole. All right, I'm right up on him. I'm just gonna like thrust up with my my rapier. I'll spin around and stab at him once with the rapier. I got a 19 plus 12. I think that's gonna hit.
Yeah, big time.
We'll just do the damage real fast. 9 plus 18, so 27 damage. So I'll thrust at him with my rapier, and I'll go ahead and come back for a second attack. With a 17, I doubt it's going to hit.
Nope.
Unless...
Yeah, I'll help him.
Roll literally anything.
You can be the hero here.
Yeah, help me in the hero with my D6 rolling a 1.
Twice.
Do I need to roll this, Casey? You can't.
No, you don't have to
roll
roll
another
it. It's a
one.
hit.
Yeah, there we go.
You see me come back around. I thrust at him with the first attack, and then I do a jumping attack to do a spin, a 360 spin, and do 11 damage.
You know what? I think we're going to go with Robbie. Describe Cole's kill, because you made it happen.
Oh! So this is on Rainbow Bob.
Mhm.
And Chuck, what'd you use? You used your dagger.
I used
and then
my rapier.
rapier. So Cole's there, and he can tell that Rainbow Bob about to critically hit him. But then something astronomical happens. And Bob misses. And as Cole stands there, he adjusts his sunglasses, and the light from Rainbow Bob glares on Cole's Steele's sunglasses. Cole doesn't get blinded by the light. And as he moves forward, he thrusts forward without much effort at all. Just forward, and it goes right up Rainbow Bob's entire body as he stabs him in the side as he's sitting on the horse. And it goes right up and then out of his shoulder on the opposite side.
Nothing blinds me, Rainbow Bob.
And light begins to shine everywhere in the cracks of Rainbow Bob's armor. What else? Wait, you want me to keep going?
So cracks and light begin shining from Rainbow Bob's armor, and Rainbow Bob explodes. I need whoever is within 30 feet of him, which I think is just Cole at this point, to make a Constitution saving throw.
God, what am I doing? Constitution.
Chuck is making a light show with his phone on the camera, but again, this is an audio-only podcast, so I've been trying to ignore it for like a solid minute. Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
I feel like this is not the first time we've had to tell Chuck that.
Yeah. Audio format, Chuck.
Chuck, I'm going to roll a d6 on your... I'm going to give you a d6 no matter what.
I'm using inspiration on this. I have an inspiration.
And add 4 to it.
Constitution.
Wait. No, you guys might have to fight the horse after this, right?
13 plus 4 is 17. What the hell? The dice rolled right on top of the Constitution button.
You made it. It was a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
But you're still going to take half of 17 damage, but you are definitely not blinded. You would have taken 17 and been blinded, so you're just going to take 9. It's a 9er. Let's see if Sugar the Unicorn takes some damage, too. Sugar the Unicorn takes all 17 of that damage. And you see the unicorn kind of buckle and stumble under the explosion of Bob into rainbow light.
Is he still alive?
Yes, Sugar the Unicorn is still there for now.
I'll do some more backflips away. I'll disengage from that spot 45 feet.
Okay.
And I'll try and position myself so that Cole is, or not Cole, Beowulf is up front.
Oh, don't worry, I'm heading there anyways.
Do you have a Bardic Inspiration still, Matt, or no? From me?
Yeah, I have. I haven't had to use it yet.
Oh, okay.
Beowulf, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'll yell, "Go now!" after seeing that big explosion, and I will put my glaive out in front of me and charge the unicorn and attack.
Roll to hit.
Ooh, 16 to hit and 29 to hit.
Hits and hits.
Yeah. 20 on the first hit, 15 on the second. So 35 damage. For my bonus action, I'll go ahead and swing again with my frenzy. That'll be 29 to hit.
Hits.
23 damage. Whew. I will go ahead and use Second Wind. Or, what is it? Where I get a second turn, basically?
Yep.
Is it second? Yep.
Action Surge.
Action Surge. There it is.
But doesn't Second Wind sound appropriate, though?
I think it does. All right, I'm going to Action Surge, and I'll take another 2 attacks. Ooh, I crit on the first one.
Ooh.
A crit sandwich. We haven't had one in a while.
Is it a crit
Sandwich?
It is not at all.
Mm.
And then
Womp
the second one is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Damn.
The crit did 24 damage, and the non-crit did 22 damage.
Wait a second. Say that again.
Usually, like how it works. Crit damage, like it's just not what it used to be, man.
Yeah,
it just,
it's not quite as.
It's just not as good.
Yeah, I'd rather
not
it be
quite as critty.
max damage plus a die or something. I don't know. Matt, describe your kill.
Yeah,
Finish this poor horse.
yeah. So I see Cole just like explode, and like he lets kind of the force push him backwards, but doing flips and looks sweet. And I worry that he's hurt, so I like charge in and just absolutely go ham, slashing just chunks of horse flying everywhere, hooves and horn and just meat flying everywhere. And by the time I'm done, I'm just like panting, and there's just guts all over me, and it's disgusting.
As you're doing that, the horse's head says, "I didn't sign up for this."
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it disgusting or is it oddly delicious?
You know, it's disgusting,
made
but
of
then you
candy.
look closer, and it's definitely like ribbons of candy and other sorts of flavoring, and it smells very sweet and not at all irony like blood. And so the three of you stand with a fully butchered horse, an exploded rainbow bob with his glass pieces all over the place, and the hillside is quiet again.
Cole Steele will point at both Devon and Beowulf, and I'll say, "That's how you shoot a fucking scene. You boys, you're gonna earn some solo movies after this. I can feel it."
Good job, guys. Good job. I wasn't worried. I was just a little bit at the beginning there.
I was worried when Cole exploded. Basically, that was crazy. What the hell?
And you guys are definitely physically bleeding and bruised after this. Like there's some, between the glass exploding and some other things like that, there are things happening to you that you would have assumed would not be happening in the Dream Dome, or weren't supposed to happen in the Dream Domes. Things like cuts and abrasions and bruises, right? All of that was promised to not happen. How many hit points did you guys have at the end of that?
I have 52. I lost half my health.
I have 104.
Damn. Not even really, barely touched in that fight.
Yep.
You guys' plus on your damage is crazy. Like, I only get a +6 to after my 1d8, and then I get a +6 to my damage. You guys' pluses are crazy.
Mine's +7.
You guys did over 300 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, the Hexblade is honestly, that's +5 damage per hit, and I'm +11 to hit, just right there. And then Rage is another +2. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
We're gonna have to bring out the bigger guns.
Bring them all out. I don't know what to say at this point.
Have a separate one for when Devon fights something, though, and then bring out a bigger gun for the other guys.
Okay, all right. I'll bring out the little guns for Devon, big
So-
guns for everyone else. Noted.
So you
Deal.
talked about we're suffering cuts and bruises and stuff, and we were told it shouldn't happen to us.
In the Dream Dome.
I think we should probably I think we bit off a little more than we can chew, boys.
Cole, as kind of the main guy, did you get the premium insurance package? Because I was not offered it. I asked for the premium, and I was told that I'd be getting it. Did you get that one? Because maybe the paperwork is still en route, I guess is kind of what I'm getting at.
I'm self-insured.
Oh, dude, you couldn't have said anything like more badass in Beowulf's mind. He's like agape at your awesomeness.
We're going to make a lot of money off of this movie. The realism, fantastic.
Devon's kind of... insurance companies are hard for Devon to be covered because some of his stunts, just jumping around off these skyscrapers, and insurance companies sometimes don't even want to cover them. So Devon's probably just scratching his head and not really engaging in conversation about insurance. Well, guys, what do you want to do now? I guess we'll head to the next stop.
So, yes, you guys go back to the ship, and the children are waiting there. They congratulate you on your victory. And you may go to the Gumdrop Mountains, the Chocolate Mountain, Peanut Acres, the Peppermint Forest, Snowflake Lake, the Ice Cream Slopes, where the Ice Cream Palace is, or the Lollipop Palace. Oh, or Cupcake City. You could also go to Cupcake City.
I mean, Cupcake City screaming my name. I don't know about you guys.
I think that does sound the coolest. I was thinking about the peppermint place, but Cupcake City sounds pretty sweet too. And they all sound sweet.
What do you boys think? Talk in character for me.
What? I think that I don't know.
How about Cupcake City?
What do you think, little guy?
Yeah, what do we, if we ask the kids about Cupcake City, like, do they give us any information?
The Cupcake City is just outside of the Candy Castle. There,
Who's the fighter there?
the Duke of Swirls, the right hand of King Candy.
He sounds like the second strongest guy in this game, guys.
So you're saying you don't want to go there now?
No, we'll still go there.
Maybe we should save him for last. Is he the he's one of the what are they called? Casey, the disciples or whatever?
Combatants. His champions. I think his champions is the thing we use the most.
Who's the champion at the peppermint?
The Peppermint Forest is Mr. Mint.
What's Mr. Mint like?
He's very, very tall.
Well, where do you guys want to go?
I think we should probably save the Duke of Swirls for last. If we take him out, the Candy King might know what we're up to.
So quickly again, we have Gumdrop Mountains, Chocolate Mountain, Peanut Acres, Peppermint Forest, Snowflake Lake, Ice Cream Slopes, the Ice Cream Palace and the Ice Cream Slopes, the Lollipop Palace, and Cupcake City.
Do we know where the Candy King resides?
He is in the Candy Castle, which is surrounded
Candy
by
Castle.
Cupcake City.
Cupcake City, okay. I could really go to any of these areas.
Yeah, the whole map is open up to you now except for the Candy Castle.
So we can basically check out somewhere else. Maybe we'll find somewhere else.
You guys have 2 more fights.
And depending on what we pick will be a fight, I guess. Maybe.
Well, it doesn't always have to be. We don't have to challenge or accept the challenge. We can always go to a place and, I think that makes things harder for Casey if we do that, but.
I just got to tell me now, and then I'll have it ready for next week when we record.
Yeah, but I'm saying if we go to the place and we decide not to fight that person, we go somewhere else. I don't want to make things too hard on you.
Oh, yeah, that would just be weird and annoying. Commit to a place, damn it.
I think the Snowflake Lake would be fun to go to, or the Peppermint Forest, just because my character has, the kissing thing. So peppermint kisses. And just think about that.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If do you guys want to make it so that Devon can pick since he has the next fight?
That's what I was thinking.
What do you say, kid? Where do you want to go?
All right, let's go to the Peppermint Forest.